Hey together, here's Aaron the Black Dragon and I welcome all of you to Pokemon Fusion. Actually, two sites that we're gonna visit here today, and what we're gonna do is gonna be very interesting. We're gonna not only look at some Pokemon Fusions and make ha 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 at them, because there's gonna be some funny ones. No, I also have Paint open on the other side, and in Paint I'm gonna draw with my mouse. So I don't have a tablet or anything. So I'm gonna try and draw some of those PokéFusions. Not a lot, maybe just like 2 or 3 of them, depending on if I find some that I really wanna draw. And that I think I can also draw somewhat okay with a mouse. But yeah, that's also gonna be an element in this video. I'm gonna start with the one that you see the most around on the internet, which is this one. And the first Pokemon that popped up was Slowstar. You also have the ability to enter your name down here and see your status. So how about we do that? I am Aaron the Black Dragon, so let's see what my starter is. It's Sandbone. Okay. How does it look if I switch it around? Q-Slash. Yeah, well, okay. But yeah, you see the gimmick of this Pokemon Fusion site is that it just takes the head, or what it interprets as the head of the Pokemon, and puts it on the body of the other Pokemon and makes a palette swap with the colors. That's the gimmick with that. The other PokéFusion site that I have does a little bit more, therefore takes a little bit longer for, with loading. Doyu! That is something spectacular. But that's a mashup I've never seen before! It's Jinx! Horsedash! It has something. I don't know what it has, but it has something. Mr. Mare! There's one part that I really love, and it is no matter what Pokemon you fuse with Mr. Mime, all of them will become Mr. Whatever. Like if I go down there to Grimer, now we have Mr. Mander. Or we can get Mr. Doss. Or Mr. Let. It's Dra! Suitor! Yes, you know what? I'm gonna try that one. That somehow makes me wanna draw it. I'm also not gonna use the line tools or anything, so I'm gonna draw all of that by hand. Okay, that's gonna be interesting, so let's go here. Oh god, that's not the angle that I wanted to go for, but I'm also gonna try not to erase too much, so whatever I've got going I will most likely go for. Oops, I slipped. That was not good. So now the interesting part comes, because that's just the body of a Haunter. That's something we've all seen. So let's go and make it a big screaming mouth. That didn't turn out too bad, if you ask me. Okay. I'm just gonna go with simple colors that I have right there that look close-ish to what that is. Again, close-ish, not really the color scheme that they have. I don't want to spend the time right now trying to figure out everything. That's not where I wanted to go with that. That's not so good. So there we go, Suitor. It does not look perfect, but it looks. And that's all I'm going for here. It looks. And I'm actually kind of happy with that. Again, for drawing it with a mouse on Paint, I'm fine with it. So let's go and save that. Cactvi! That's interesting because the head of Kakuna and Eevee really lines up perfectly. Gyaraking! It looks real pissed. That's the thing that's gonna eat you alive. Squirtion! That's not a good name. Hey, it's Sandra! Sandra, shout out to you! Polyme looks like a thing that you would see in the Mother series. Like, you can see those things that are like pinned to the star in the background. That looks like a chimera produced by a twisted mind. It's so close to laptop. It's so close, and it's for some reason reminds me of Quilava. Actually, it's more the head of Lapras itself that reminds me of Quilava. Very interesting. It's a Mammoth! That's a great name. The Mammoth. That's a really great name. But I think I'm done on this randomizer. I'm gonna switch over to the other one, and then we're gonna have some better fusions there, because they look also a little bit more interesting. So this is the second Pokemon generator, and here I have all Pokemon that are revealed and in access, I wanna say at the moment, and you can fuse all of them together and they get a little bit more than just a face swap. So it also takes a little bit longer because it takes more elements, and as you can see it took a lot more elements from all the Pokemon that I've used in the fusion, and also what they have here is an evolve button. But yeah, we can also evolve whenever there's a Pokemon in your fusion that still can evolve, like Rattata to Eradicate. We can evolve that. And we will have a fusion to our Pokemon, an evolution to our Pokemon. So we might do that as well if we have two Pokemon that still can evolve. In this case, we don't. That somehow reminds me of something. I just can't put my finger on it. But that reminds me of something. If you know what I mean, tell me in the comments down below, because I cannot for the life of me think of it right now. But that reminds me of something. It's Snoret. I want to switch that around and see what it looks like the other way around, because I think that'd be funnier. Never mind, I take that back. It's a Pikakuna! I strangely love that. Let's draw that one. Let's draw that one. I'm gonna go for easier ones to draw, by the way, because heck, again, I'm drawing with mouse and keyboard there. It's not easy for me. I cannot hold my lines the way I want to. Well, it's just how it is then. Okay, the tail's gonna go off screen. I hope you're annoyed about that, but there's no way that I'm gonna fit the whole tail in there. That's the best I could come up with. That's your nose right there. That looked way better just a moment ago. I somehow liked it. Here you get your rosy cheeks. I'm gonna fill them in just in a moment. So just in case you wanted to tell me that something does not look good if I don't do shading on it. That's a good point right there. So you're gonna get some shading here. There you have it. Pikakuna. I think, interesting enough, they turn out much better once I shade them than when I just go with the flat colors. And shading, really put lightly, because I would touch them up so much more if I had the chance to, but I don't. But yeah, Pikakuna. That looks good, I kind of like that. So let's fuse some more Pokemon. Oh god, that's not gonna be a good one. Ladybug and Magmortar. Magdiba. You know, strangely enough I somehow wanna draw that. That has something to it that I think will look really horrible once drawn on paint. So let's go for it. Okay, yeah, that goes straight to the point of that does not look good at all. That is horrible. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm gonna keep going and see what else I can do with the thing that I've created there that I really don't like. So that's just base coloring right there, and it looks, that's probably the best way to describe this. It looks. So let's try and make this at least somewhat acceptable for me. Okay, I'm calling this good. And with good I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's one that I'd say I'm gonna redraw, because that's not looking good at all. Even with the shading, I don't like that one bit. But I did it anyway, so another one in the bag. Okay, that's a nightmare thing. Snow growth. That has something nightmarish to it. Kind of like it, but That's something nightmarish right there. If any of you ever wondered what duck tree would look below the ground, that's it, ductile. That's exactly how it would look like below the ground. It's a cyclop. Silcash is just a cyclop. It looks cute. I like that. I think that's the note I wanna end on. With all the other things that we saw, I think that's the note I wanna go out on Silcash, because that looks cool. I like that one. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you wanna check out the PokéFusion sites yourself, I'm gonna post both of them down in the description, so check it out, find out what your randomly generated starter would be, or what your favorite Pokemon meshed together would look like. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would leave a comment down below. I really would appreciate that. See all of you in my next video. So bye!